English Village.
Okay, hello.
Hello there.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name's Stephen and I come from the north of England.
Oh, really? Where in the north of England?
A little village called Garswood.
Mm-hmm. Is it a big place?
No, it's about 10,000 people, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you go back there often?
Not so often. The last time I went back was Christmas.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was very nice. I saw friends and family and did the usual Christmas things.
Mm-hmm. What are the usual Christmas things?
Oh, I guess a lot of eating, a lot of drinking, a lot of laughing. Just general fun and games, I guess.
Oh, great. How many of your family members still live in this town?
Well, they don't actually. My mum and dad live in the town, and my brother and sister actually live pretty close to this town. So my family's all in that general area.
Oh, okay. Oh, great. Thanks a lot, Stephen.
Going home.
Okay, Victor, tomorrow you're flying home.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so are you afraid of flying?
No, flying's fine.
Really? Back home for your job, do you fly?
No, I drive to work and to different assignments.
Okay, you never have to fly to go to conventions or other cities or stuff like that?
Once or twice each year I do fly to go to conventions connected with my work.
Okay. Now tomorrow you have a really long flight.
That's correct.
It's probably about 15 hours?
From Narita to Washington, D.C. is 12 hours in the air.
Wow. So how do you pass the time on the plane?
On the plane, I like to sleep as much as possible.
Okay. Do you take medication or you just have a beer? Or?
No, I don't take any medication. I just, I tend to stay up late the day before so that I'm so tired I will want to sleep on the plane.
Well, good strategy, and I hope you have a good flight.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Baseball.
Okay, Kevin, we're back here in the forest. We're going to talk about sports.
Okay, great. I love sports.
What sports do you like?
Well, my favorite sport is baseball. Obviously, I grew up and my father was a baseball player, so I was always around baseball my whole life.
You mean your father was a player in the major leagues?
Yeah, exactly. And not only was he a player in the major leagues, he was fortunate enough to play in the World Series twice with the New York Mets.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the amazing Mets, 1969.
That's great. Did you play baseball yourself?
Yeah, I played baseball pretty much my whole life up through college and university.
Okay. Why did you stop?
Well, it wasn't exactly by choice. I wasn't drafted high enough in professional baseball in order for me to sign, so I ended up retiring from baseball and pursuing other things.
Okay, great. Do you like any other sports?
Yeah, I enjoy all competition. I enjoy the other typical American sports of basketball and American football and so on. But I also try to learn about and enjoy the national sports of the countries that I'm in. For example, now I'm in Japan, and I've actually gotten quite into sumo wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever seen a sumo match live?
Yes, I have. I've been to 2 sumo bashos, as they call them, or matches, in Tokyo.
Nice. Yeah, I want to go myself.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks for watching, Kevin.
sometime.
Okay. All right, let's do it.
All right.
Music and such.
Hey, Matt, we're back. We're going to talk about music.
Okay.
What is your favorite kind of music?
My favorite kind of music is alternative music, but generally I like all types of music, apart from country music.
I'm the same way. I hate country.
Yeah.
Except for Johnny Cash.
Yeah. The older country music is good, but the newer, I really don't like the newer stuff.
Yeah. How expensive are CDs in your country?
Well, a brand new CD is probably between about $15 and $20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you can find used CDs, for anything from $1 to, $20, I guess, depending on the CD. So you can find cheap CDs.
Oh, that's pretty cheap. Do you play a musical instrument?
No, I don't. Although when I was a kid, I played the piano and a little bit of the guitar, but I've long since forgotten.
Oh, really?
All of that, yeah.
Okay. Usually it's when you pick up the guitar, right? You don't stop playing it.
Yeah, well, there was no talent.
Do you go to concerts?
I really enjoy going to concerts, but I like to go to small venues, small shows. I don't like those big stadium shows where you need binoculars just to see the stage.
Yeah, I agree. And the last question, most importantly, do you sing in the shower?
Of course I do, yes.
Really?
Every chance I get, yeah.
Well, what kind of songs do you sing?
Oh, wow. I guess anything that's in my head, the last thing I heard, I guess.
Yeah, can you sing something right now?
I don't think so. This isn't a shower.
Okay. Yeah. Important for the listeners. This is not the shower. All right. Thanks a lot, Matt.
Sure.
Nickname.
Hello.
Hello, Seattle.
Hello, Seattle. Okay. Well, how about you introduce yourself to the listener?
Okay. Hi, I'm David. I am from Tennessee, the home of Jack Daniel's whiskey and Elvis Presley.
Do you like Elvis?
He's okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Never met the guy, but
so your name is David.
yes, that is correct.
Okay, but what does everybody call you here?
Tennessee.
Okay. And why do they call you Tennessee?
2 reasons. One, I'm from Tennessee, the most obvious reason. And the third is because usually there's 2 to 3. One time there was 4 Davids here.
Oh, I see.
And to keep us from getting confused, they just started calling me Tennessee.
Oh, nice. Okay. Great. Well, it's nice to meet you, David.
Nice to meet you too, Todd.
The bus story.
So Jessica, you've got a brother called Kirk?
Yeah, that's right. He is 2.5 years older than I am, and we get along very well now.
You get along very well now. How did you get along in the past?
Not very well at all, actually. He was always very mean and heartless, should we say.
What was the first thing you remember him doing to you?
Perhaps the first thing was the time that I fell asleep on the bus when I was in kindergarten. He actually left me there sleeping, and I didn't wake up until my lunchbox fell on the ground when the bus driver was parking in the bus garage. So anyway, I learned at that point not to really depend on him so much.
What did your mum say when he got home?
My mom asked my brother, "Hey, aren't you forgetting something?" referring to me. And he responded, "Hey, how did you know I forgot my homework?"
Radio job.
So, Annalie, have you always been an English teacher?
No, actually, I started out as a French teacher. That was my first job.
Wow. So, tell me about your first job.
My first job, I was working in Central West Queensland in Australia, so it was quite a remote place.
Sure.
For example, the nearest supermarket was about 100 kilometres away.
That's amazing. Wow.
And so, of course, some of the students lived a long way away from the school, so they had their lessons by teleconference, actually, at School of the Air.
Wow, so when you had a teleconference, for example, how many students would be on air at the same time?
I guess around 8 in 2 different locations.
Wow.
And I'd be in the 3rd location, so...
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. And how often would you be teaching like this?
Well, the students were aged between 9 and 12 years old, and they had 2 French lessons a week by teleconference.
Wow. And how long was each lesson?
45-minute lessons.
Great. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you.